Yo, what's the deal? It's your boy Black, and I'm back in the building with another one. So basically, I have some things I got to show you, right? So before we get into it, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. It'll really help out the platforms, man, and just really help out what I got going on, so we can get this message out to as many people as possible that don't see things the way that we see them. Now, with that being said, I want to jump into this one, right? So, Megan Thee Stallion sued by former cameraman claiming he was forced to watch her have intercourse with another woman. Now, this doesn't surprise me, and I'm going to tell you why. Because the simple fact that her and Carisha was flirting so hard, her and Coyle Ray flirting so hard, almost to the point where it's like, all right, y'all just go ahead and take your clothes off and y'all just get into it right here on camera. Because that's how much the lust, the sensual sex, seduction vibes, succubus vibes that, you know, come with these women. I wouldn't touch these women with a 10-foot pole. I don't care how much money I had. I wouldn't care if I was in a circle. I just wouldn't, because I know what time it is, right? They dirty. Now, with that being said, I'm gonna ask y'all. You feel me? Leave it down in the comment section below if you would actually sue a woman in the industry that forced you to watch her have intercourse while driving, right? Because a lot of dudes, a lot of straight dudes would be like, "Yo, you tripping? What is you tweaking for? Like, you got to watch to whatever your definition is as far as baddies, whatever. We just go whatever. Um, you got to watch two women have intercourse, while driving. Like, you lit. Like, what's your problem? You know what I mean? And then you got people with open minds that's kind of just like, well, you know what? That is kind of disturbing. You don't know that man's beliefs, religious practices, whatever. You don't know if that went against his morals and respect. You don't know if he had a woman, let alone a girlfriend or a wife. You know what I'm saying? And you pretty much like how some women, a lot of women would see it like you pretty much force him to cheat. You know what I'm saying? You force this man to cheat because he had to watch two women get it in. You know what I'm saying? So if you're in a relationship right now, let me know your idea of cheating down in the comment section below. Y'all let me know if this is cheating or not as far as you being in a relationship. Now, I didn't dig too deep. I didn't go too crazy as far as looking this man up and seeing if he was in a relationship. I'm just thinking commonly, and we all know that thinking commonly is not so common at all. So, I think it's pretty wild. You know what I'm saying? That this happened, allegedly, because I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to do your own research. You know what I mean? I can't really tell you if this happened or not unless we have video footage that might get leaked, maybe on the dark web. You know what I'm saying? You know how it go. Roll my windows up real quick. Excuse me. But yeah, at the same time, I don't think that anything is too far out there as far as these women or just entertainers, period, in the industry, man. Like, you get somebody that don't have nothing, and feel like they don't have no reason to keep going, right? Not saying this is her situation, but we just speaking hypothetically, right? And then you give them all this fame, all this fortune, all the luxuries of the lifestyle, and this, that, and the third, right? They're going to begin to go against their morals and values. They're going to begin to, uh, do things that they normally wouldn't do if they had a straight head on their shoulders. You know what I mean? They start to bend and break rules and certain things that normally wouldn't be bended or broken. Okay. Um, Now, we all know that she is a Satanist. We all know that she worships Baphomet, Satan, Lucifer, whatever you want to call it. We all know that. And even in her latest song, one of her latest music videos, she did another rebirth ritual into Satanism, right? It's Lucifer, right? Because she was literally coming out of the mouth of the serpent, okay? A lot of her music videos have serpent symbology. Now, I gotta say this, right? I could be devil's advocate, right? I could be devil's advocate and say, well, it represents the Kundalini energy wrapping around the, coiling around the spinal, and the 33 vertebrae, and like I could do that, okay? But we just gonna call a spade, all right? Everything she does is demonic. Drinking out of a a big glass. It was almost like one of those mason jars with a snake in it, or some type of like dead animal in it. All right. And that's something that they do out in Mexico. Shout out to my Hispanics, you feel me? What's the deal? But that's what they do. And, with her doing it, it's just kind of like witchcraft, voodoo vibes that I was getting from it. The room that she was in was dark, or the club or whatever. I know clubs are dark. I mean, but come on, man. Let's just be honest. You know what I'm saying? It just felt real witchy. You know what I mean? Let's move on because I can't stand to look at her Roblox ass head she got. Okay, so we're gonna move on. I was gonna save this for tomorrow. I think I would save that one for tomorrow. All right. But I want to show y'all the play. I want to show y'all the play once again. Okay, so pay attention and follow me. I'm gonna show y'all the play once again. And I'm gonna continue to show you these plays until you get it fully. Now, Fabio Foreign and Ether the Connect get into an altercation at the Barclays Center after the Garcia and Haney boxing match. Now, I'm laughing because this is hilarious, right? This right here is pretty much like um, it's just really entertainment, man. At the end of the day, none of this stuff is real. People do lose their lives when they can't break character and when they cross certain boundaries that cannot be uncrossed. You just go too far in the void, and you cannot come back from certain things that you do. That's just how life is, even if it's a character you play it or not, right? We all know this. That's how the entertainment business is set up, all right? Now, um, long story short, it was a little scuffle. You could see it. It was a little scuffle. It was like it was being broken up. Like you caught the ass end of it. Okay. Now, I would just say this, bro. Like, you gotta listen to what Ether the Connect says because he goes live like the following morning. Ain't no scuff marks on his face. He ain't got not one lick on his face. Okay, so we got to remember this, right? There's not one scratch, one lick, not a busted lip, not a busted nose, not a swollen eye, nothing. He's a high yellow dude. You know what I'm saying? He light skinned. So, light skinned dudes, if you get hit, you go bruise real easily. You know what I'm saying? Now, Fabio Foreign, before Ether the Connect even got online, Fabio Foreign said, yeah, I just punched a big dude in the mouth at the Barclays. Yeah, go ask Big Bozo. Woo, woo, woo. He just going crazy, right? So he claiming that he punched somebody. And then the following day, you see a video of like the aftermath of a little scuffle. You know what I mean? Now, one of the guys that was with him was like, yeah, we put a gun in his mouth. We put a gun in his mouth. Like, yeah. Tell him that we put a gun in his mouth. And Fabio Forrest just like, yeah, I did. I'm just sitting back like, yo, this nigga's a clown. He's a straight up clown participating in the circus, right? Now, either the Connect hops online the following morning or the next day, right? Whatever. And he shows his face and he's cracking up because he's like, he sent out an Instagram like little message on the story saying they using me for promo. Like, you know what I mean? So he pretty much giving you the play. Like, these folks will tell you what's going on, especially when they're not down with all the sacrificing and all the bull crap. They in the game to make the money and provide for their family, but they ain't really with all the shenanigans. And you got to be careful when you one of them type of people and you expose the play. if you inadvertently exposed to play because you're not with the BS, but you around it, so it's kind of like you get caught in the crossfire like he did. You could get taken out. You could get silenced. You could get flat plane. Feel what I'm telling you. So you just gotta be careful. You know what I'm saying? So he get online right after the message is shown, and he's like, "Yo, like, cocaine is a hell of a drug, right?" And he start cracking up, alluding to the fact that he's under the influence and he wilding out. This is all a joke. This is all entertainment. They using me as promo. He hyped up off drugs. Now, this ain't the first time. I want y'all to know that him being on some substance was, put out there because him and OMBJD, you know what I mean? They used to make music together. And in the subliminal song that he made towards Fabio Foreign, he made a diss track because if y'all remember, Fabio Foreign came out with a song called Damn, yo, it's so crazy. I was listening to that song, damn, because I was gonna talk about this video. But anyways, he made a song dissing OMBJD. Long story short, OMBJD came back at him. It was basically saying, you on drugs, you ain't got a mind of your own. People be using you when you under the influence of alcohol and other things. That's why I'm starting to hate you. And next time you diss me, just say my name, right? And it's just wild. Like, you got multiple people coming out saying that you all hyped up off these drugs and you causing a scene, and you really not like that. Like, people be saying you really not like that, just because he's affiliated with whatever, and he was around Pop Smoke, don't mean that he's about that life. I want y'all to understand this, okay? Now moving on, okay? But I just wanted to show y'all the play, okay? So the play basically was him saying that he punched some big guy, right? And then the big guy happened to be somebody from his own, right? Guy from like, yo, cocaine is a hell of a drug. That's all I'm gonna say. And then he said they using me for promo, right? He's laughing, he's showing his face, saying nothing wrong with him. He ain't got not one lick on him, right? So he basically showed y'all to play. This is for the internet. This is for promotion, marketing. Like I always tell y'all, this stuff is fake. Man, these folks out here don't really be on that. But like I said, some people really do die. Some people really do get caught up in crazy circumstances that have nothing to do with the industry. Like with the Chris King situation, that's what I'm going to be talking about. I'm going to be exposing how sometimes people get caught up in situations, right? To where body that's not even really like in the industry like that. You know what I'm saying? Like very entrenched how you are. You know what I'm saying? And you can get taken out by a regular person. That happens. And I think that happened to Chris King. Rest in peace. The CEO of Snotty Records, Snotty Nose Records, affiliated with Trippie Redd. You know what I mean? Now, I don't know the whole story, but we're going to get into it. So let's get up out of this, right? Now we know the plays, and now we know what to look for, right? So when we see things like that, now you know how to decipher it, okay? And I will be doing that more. Let me show y'all Ether the Connect space though before I move on. It's the whole reason why I got it up here. He showed his face. And you can tell he low key laughing like, bro, this is hilarious. And he was basically just like, this is hilarious, bro. Like, ain't no way. These folks is using me. My own man's using me for promo. You know what I mean? Hold on, y'all. The feds is out. Bro, like, what the hell is going on? Hold on, wait up, y'all. Hold on. Because I don't know what the hell is going on. Hold on, wait. You know, when the feds come around, you gotta tighten up. You feel me? All right. So you can see, right, that ain't nothing wrong with this dude, and he big. You know what I'm saying? He ain't no small dude. So he just laughing at the situation like, yo, this is cap, this is crazy. That's the play. These folks out here playing chess, not checkers, man. All right. Now, let's talk about Chris King, right? Because I will be doing the video and let y'all know what I'm gonna be talking about and show y'all a little behind the scenes. You feel me? Before I get into it, right? So let's check it out. So this is Chris King, right? Before I show y'all the gematria, I want to show y'all who I'm gonna be talking about. This is Chris King, the CEO. Records was affiliated with Trippie Redd. What did I tell y'all yesterday? I said it's mighty strange how Trippie Redd is starting to get back in the algorithm heavy, and his close friend passes away. It's very, very suspect. I don't see how don't nobody else see what's going on, but you know it took me some time too. So I'm gonna just give people time, you know, and then people gonna start waking up more and more and more because it's not like people is just all the way asleep. People be knowing what's up. They just don't be on it like me. Videos about it every day. That's it. Like you can ask your regular person, and they're like, "Yeah, I know there's something fishy going on with that, but hey, what can you do? You just go on about their life, right? If the or break up or buffer, just know it is momentarily, um, and just stick with me. All right. Now let's look at the gematria. Before I get into the gematria, right, I got to explain a little bit of the backstory. So, word on the street is he was in an alleyway. I didn't even know Nashville was like that, but I ghetto in every place. You know what I mean? So in Nashville, he was in an alleyway with a group of friends or associates, right? And you got to understand, this was on 420. This happened on 420 with people getting lit out their minds. Ain't nobody expecting this to happen. First of all, right? They in the alleyway, they probably having a good time, whatever. Pop. Now, a 19-year-old people pull up trying to rob Chris King, right? I guess they was trying to they break free somehow, right? They get up out of there. As they get up out of there, shots rang off. Okay. I'm missing a few details because I don't want to go too deep. That's for the video, but you know, shots rang off, and Chris gets hit, and somebody else get hit, but they take off. Adrenaline is pumping. They probably ain't even feel it. You'll be amazed what you can do when you're at like its peak. Why do you think the elites take it on a daily basis now? Um, they ran and then they got to the hospital, right? In the metropolis area, if I'm correct, in Nashville. But Chris King, unfortunately, fell victim to his wounds, and I think the other person survived, right? But you want to know what's crazy about that 19-year-old boy? He was already out on bond for another murder that happened in, I believe, 2021. Okay? So you have an alleged murderer already out on the loose, right? On bond from something else that he allegedly did. And then he goes out and commits the very same act to someone else. And then you got to ask the judicial system, like, how does this even happen? How do they let people out on bond for such a extreme, uh, you know, extreme case like that? Like, how does that happen? You know? So, but we all know it's crooked. It's just crooked from top to bottom, left to right. It don't matter, right? Now, let's get into the gematria, okay, of Chris King. Now, first glance, we're going to see shot and killed coming in at 53, just like Chris King is coming in at 53 in the most purest cipher. Now you got to understand, the reduction cipher in gematria is the most purest cipher out of the four base ciphers. Okay, so it's not like it was in the ordinal or the reverse or reverse reduction, Sumerian, Jewish, Christian, King James, Satanic. No, 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 no. It was in the reduction cipher, right? Now, when I was reading through articles, right, of this situation, I didn't see it be represented as shot and killed. I seen it be represented as fatally shot. He was killed. He was shot dead. This, that, and the third. Like they beating around the bush a lot. I see, right? They don't want to just call it what it actually is, right? Because when things like this happen, especially to black people, they like to just say shot and killed or it was gang violence or whatever. Okay, that's really what you gonna see 9 times out of 10. Shot and killed. Okay. So I was kind of shocked. I'm like, okay, well, I know what time it is, so y'all can like play around all you want to. I'm finna put shot and killed up in here and see what I get. So we went back to square zero and put that in the calculator. What do you know? It syncs up with his first and last name. Not his last name, not just his first name. We trying to do things right over here. You feel me? But you got to understand, these folks play a lot of games. And who's these folks, Black, you always refer to? Who is they, us, we, them? Your government, right? Same people that force you to get up and make a living every day, make it hard for you to get a business of your own, right? Make it hard for you to build your credit, make it hard for you to have a stable relationship, make it hard for you to have a stable marriage, make it hard for you to have a stable life in general, right? Now, you can look at that as an excuse, but we're gonna look at the facts. That's just what it is. Like the system is set up for you to fail, but once you know that, then you can set yourself up for success. Okay, let's not use excuses here. All right. Now, with that being said, I think that this was definitely a diabolical situation that happened. Could have definitely been involved. Bad energy, bad vibes. I just want to take note, okay? Chris King has a tattoo on his right forearm, okay? And it is of a cross, all right? But if you were to look at him and he's standing in front of you and he has his arms down, it will be inverted. I believe he was on the same type of time as Trippy Red, okay? Very devil worshipy, very demonic, you know. Um, and I'm gonna just say this: a lot of these folks don't even look real, right? Because I kind of felt that when I'm, looking at Chris King, and I'm just like, yo, like dog, don't even look real at all. Like he looked almost created in a lab. Like he looks like just don't even look real, like at all. Okay. Now, that's for Chris King. Okay. Now let's talk about. Give me 1 second. Excuse me. So let's get into Mandisa Hundley, right? I'll give y'all a preview of her. Now, with this situation, right? This one is just like out of left field because we have another person, healthy, no prior issues with her health. Yes, she was on the more heavy set side, but she was still healthy, right? And she just passes away. I don't know when you were born, Maybe you were born yesterday. But I'm gonna tell you like this. I wasn't born yesterday, right? And I know for a fact, for somebody to be healthy, as no prior issues, none of that, and for you to be found dead somewhere, you better believe that someone or something um, was involved in that. Okay, I need y'all to understand this is no joke when I tell you that spirits are real, witchcraft is real, demonic entities are real, voodoo is real. Okay, I do not joke around with those things or those topics, but I try to make light of it. You know what I mean? You can't be serious all the damn time. But at the end of the day, when you are of a caliber of person that has this type of status, just like Chris King, and you're in the industry, right? Things are going to happen to you. It's just a matter of time. And, you know, I just want to say this with her being a Christian gospel singer and all that, I wasn't really looking forward to this happening. But this is what I have to say about that. No disrespect to anybody's creed, religion, or anything like that, but they ratchet, right? Very Illuminati, Eastern Stars, twerk in the club, uh, you know, have intercourse with the pastor, you know, uh, pastor cheating on his wife. I mean, listen, nowadays the church is the club, okay? And now, you know, it's being exploited as far as, not exploited, but exposed that the churches are some of the most, you know, see, I don't even want to say that because I don't want people to think that I'm against it, because I'm not. I'm just speaking my opinion. But it be going down. You know what I mean? In these churches, and it's not holy 100% of the time. And a lot of these women and men are a part of Freemasonry and Eastern Stars, and sacrifices need to be made. I just want y'all to understand that and know that. Okay. Um, because like I said, it's no disrespect. I don't come on here disrespecting nobody religion. That's not me. Okay. You can go find that somewhere else. But over here, I try my best to be as respectful to whoever or whatever. You know what I mean? This is not the absolute truth. I just want to put that out there. Now, let's look at the gematria, man, and see what we get, right? Ah, what did I just say? That a lot of these people are a part of the Illuminati. You got the women that are a part of the Eastern Stars. Now, Illuminati has 150 in reverse, just like Mandisa Hundley has 150 in the ordinal, right? Now, I'm not saying that she was a part of the Illuminati as far as the men, because as far as I know, from my knowledge, women cannot join the Illuminati. They could join something very similar, you know, the Eastern Stars, like they got their little things going on, and they wear their uniforms, and they have their black and white chessboard patterns, and they have their grand master masons of women, and you know, your master masons and your fellow craft woman and all that. Don't get it twisted and think that it's not going down, you know, with the women. Do you feel me? Like, because it is. You can look up on YouTube, just like I did, uh, females in secret societies, you know, or female Freemasons. Yeah, they got all that going on. So I just wanted to put it in this perspective, though. The Illuminati had something to do with her passing. That's what I'm getting from this being in the gematria calculator. Now, If you don't know anything about gematria, this can confuse you. So let me break it down in a brief. Gematria is the coding of letters into their numerical values. All right. Um, Judeo Christians and Hebrews call this the secret art of communicating. All right, or coded communicating, because you can formulate something, right, and have something happen, and then communicate through television or whatever, all the way on the other side of the world, a scenario that takes place on a specific day at a specific time, right, with a specific person. And the people that know what's going on and know how to use this, they're gonna be like, oh, we really know what that was. Oh, we really, so like the people that know how to use this will be like at the top, okay, yeah, the Illuminati, yeah, we had something to do with that. Okay. Found dead, I'm going to show you what that represents in the calculator. They'll be like, oh, okay. Because they have to double speak, all right? And double speak is devil speak, all right? It's to cause confusion, to keep you guessing, right? It's almost like the hidden hand in a way. And I say that because I could tell you to look right in the right direction, but I really want the ones who know to look in the left, to the left, right? But if you don't know, you don't know. You see what I'm saying? And it's just kind of like as simple as that, right? And then, not to confuse you, but you have four base ciphers, right? The ordinal, which is the English language going forward, and then you have reverse, which is the English language going in reverse, and then you have reduction, right, which is the pure cipher of the four, and then you have reverse reduction. Reverse reduction and reduction are the exact same, but in reverse reduction, all you would do is just flip the numbers. So let's just say that you have 38 in reduction and 38 in reverse reduction. What you would do in the reverse reduction cipher is you will flip the numbers. So it will be 38 and it will turn into 83, right? It's more so like the reflection cipher for me, right? When I'm looking at it that way. And then the ordinal is the English language going forward. So it will be A equals 1, B equals 2, 3 equals C, and so forth, okay? Because you got 26 letters in the alphabet, right? C represents 26, okay? But in the reverse, you have Z being 1, Y equaling 2, and 3 equaling X, okay? X equaling 3, and so forth, which will be A representing 26, okay? It's just that simple, okay? Now, you see how complex that can get, all right? When you using people's names, when you're using the day they were born, up until the day that they died, or using the day that they died up until the next birthday, and then you get triangular numbers, rectangular numbers, prime numbers, right? And you got all these other ciphers that you can use. It gets very, very deep and complex, and it lets you know ain't no way that a regular human being is capable of doing this. No, 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 no. These folks is working with off-world entities, meaning devils, demons, jinn, demonic forces. Okay, to make these things happen. There's just no way that you are going to track someone. Like, who's keeping track of someone, right? Or has the time and dedication to do that and commitment, um, to track someone from birth all the way up until their death, right? And then have it to where things like that connect, right? In these ciphers, it's just it's almost impossible, you know, um, because that person that's doing the tracking is eventually going to get old and die too. So then, who's going to pick up the ranks? Is it like the movie John Wick, where there's this room, unknown, disclosed location type of place, where people are keeping track of all this, and then once those group of people die, and next group of people take over. I mean, I'm just trying to figure it out. How does this happen? Right? Or is it like Minority Report where you got people in the water and they're like very connected and in tune with the spiritual realm and can like foresee things happening? Like, what's going on? You feel me? I'm just trying to ask questions and get some type of answer from it. But yeah, be on the lookout for these two videos dropping on Lifting the Veil over on YouTube. Okay, so make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe over on that platform if you haven't done so already. I appreciate all the love and support that y'all showing over there. And don't forget about Backmask Revealed. I gotta drop another video over there too, because the last one I dropped was on Chris Brown and I exposed the yellow tape lyrics. Okay, that's what that platform is all about. If you have any recommendations, please just leave it in the comments section below. I would really appreciate that. So we have Chris King coming up and Mandisa Hundley. Both very, very suspicious ways of passing. It just doesn't sit well with me. All right. Then I have 4 things that we will be talking about tomorrow morning. Okay. Very, very interesting. We got a situation that took place with Coyle Ray at Megan Thee Stallion's party, almost like a Diddy party vibe type of thing. You know, you have been megafied instead of didified. You have been megafied. And it gave me, I'm going to just tell you right now, this is the vibe that it gave me. This is exactly what y'all all going to think when y'all see the clip for yourselves, because I'm not going to show it on here. But it gave me Whitney Houston vibes. It gave me Bobby Houston vibes. And I mean that with every like piece of my being. It felt like Whitney Houston all over again. She was at a party in a hotel. Okay. She was in the bathtub. Maybe she fell asleep or extremely exhausted for being up for days, hyped up on drugs. Who knows? And then just passes out in the tub with water, like in the tub. Because that's what was going on with Coyle Ray. Now, I'm going to leave that there and let y'all minds wander on that. Okay. And then we also have a leaked photo of Magic Johnson that played for the Lakers that miraculously survived HIV/AIDS, still healthy as ever. But there's a leaked photo out of him being like 24 and Janet Jackson being 16, and they kissed. They were kissing on the lips. Okay. This been going on. This ain't nothing new, but I am going to show you, right? And then we also have Lil Uzi Vert wearing all red with the horns at the top of his crop top t-shirt, right? Representing the Baphomet. And then you also have him with the purse, okay? Now, there's a clip going around on Instagram of him doing the splits back to back to back. He's just showing y'all how he gets down behind closed doors. Okay. Give me 1 second as I grab my mail. Okay. So, I do apologize for that. Now, as I was saying, Janet Jackson and Magic Johnson. For some reason, I wanted to say Orlando Magic Johnson. It just kept like coming to me. I have no idea why. Okay. But yeah, we're gonna be talking about that. And then Lil Uzi Vert doing the splits after his Coachella set, crazy, man. And then we have a topic that we're going to be talking about. And this man looks like a cannibal. I hope he gets what he deserves. I hope justice is served fully inside them prison walls. And I hope that he don't live to see another day of sunlight. All right. I hope he doesn't get to see another day of sunlight. Put him underneath the jail. Make sure that he is horizontal on the earth. All right. because what he did to a child was just crazy. All right, and he got caught red-handed. But when you see the face of the person, you gonna be like, oh man, yo, this dude looks like something out of a movie, right? So, I'm going to be talking about those four topics, okay? And we're going to be breaking them down tomorrow morning, Thursday morning, all right, at 4:30. You can catch it here on the Unpopular Hours. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me do my shout outs, right? Before I get up out of here. Shout out Canton Way. Shout out my dog, Michael, in the building. Let's see, turn that off. Shout out Malia 420. She is a channel member and channel moderator. Appreciate you showing the love. Shout out Musicland HQ82. He is a channel moderator. Been showing love since the platform started. You feel me? Shout out PJ Allen, my dog. You feel me? Shout out Shot by Thirdo, man. What's the deal, broski? Shout out DP, a new face in the building. Shout out to you. Trippy Red always got the upside down crosses. Yeah, man, that's what he's all about. He loves to do satanic rituals in his videos, and then when he's asked about it, oh, I don't know nothing about that. Y'all crazy. I don't worship the devil. That's what they have to do that. They can't just come out and tell you, all right? But they show you. Shout out Archangel. I got it right this time. Yes, it was cutting in and out because y'all know I live out in the middle of nowhere. All right. Shout out Mr. E. All right. Yes, they took Chris out. Definitely. All right. Shout out Mr. E, a new soldier in the building. You feel me? Shout out J Jack. What's the deal? And that's everybody. You know what I'm saying? Man, hey man, I appreciate you, broski. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I appreciate you. You know what I mean? This is only the beginning. You feel me? So we finna go on a ride this year. You know what I'm saying? We finna go on a ride, man. Definitely, man. My goal, honestly, for Black Mirrors TV is I want to try to hit 30,000 um by the end of the year. I want to set that goal. I want to try to hit 30,000 by the end of the year. So December 31st, we will be coming back and doing the live to see, you know, where we ended up at. You know what I'm saying? How close we came, or if we hit that goal, and or if we smashed that goal. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, you know what I'm saying? It's only possible with God up in heaven, and it's only possible with y'all liking, commenting, and subscribing. You know what I'm saying? And getting the word out there to everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So I can't wait to see what transpires, and I'm very happy to be here, and I'm very grateful. And I'm glad that y'all coming along with me, man. Now, y'all know what to do. Until next time, it's your boy Black Mirror is coming at you with another installment of Unpopular Hours. If you don't know what to do, I'll be happy to tell you. Y'all stay humble. Y'all stay hungry. And I'm out.